Hi guys, Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe? This is for entertainment purposes only. Everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, you guys. In this little sesh, we're gonna do is the muskrat ready to crack and expose everything? Okay, things are becoming very. You're not even really seeing him anymore. He's supposed to in May be leaving Doge. You never see him anymore. It's like the Orange Menace is pushing him out, pissing him off, which is good, you guys, because that means he can expose everything, okay? And I've gotten that he's going to before, but I want to see if we're close to him cracking, so let's do an open read on that. And then open read on this. Is the president of El Salvador going to release Garcia? I want to do an open read on. I've gotten that they're going to be released, but I want to do an open read and see. I want to see what lies beneath, okay? How far are we away from, if we can get some type of information of, like, you know, how much longer do these people have to stay there? Garcia and the rest of them, you know, just get whatever, and what the conditions, what they're experiencing. Okay. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Is the muskrat ready to crack and expose everything? Should I use true crime? Okay, it says yes. Okay, and then for clear, spirit, is the president of El Salvador going to release Garcia? Open read. Should I use true crime? Okay, we'll use true crime for both. Because it's all crime. All right, so let me go off camera. Let me shuffle my true crime cards, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this read is Muskrat ready to crack and expose the Orange Menace of stealing the election? Well, really himself too, because he's so pissed because he's basically been pushed out of the White House. Okay, missing. What's missing? We got this last time too. I'm getting missing votes. Stolen votes. Those are votes. This, I think, telling me right here. Yeah. He's going to expose the stolen missing votes. Love. Now, we know it ain't got nothing about love. But that heart is diseased. Now, is this about health, or is this about a bad heart, like internally a bad heart? Is this about a bad heart with disease, like heart? We'll find out. One, two, three. Accident. Look at that. It's a car crash. Yeah, he's going to expose. If this is going to be a car crash, this whole thing, when this comes out, when the muskrat, if the energy stays the same, if the muskrat comes out and says, we stole the election, he's not the president, that's a car crash. People, the Orange Menace and everyone else in his cabinet are going to feel like they're in a tunnel. They're going to feel trapped. There's not too much of a way out, is there? Look at how small the way out is. This is the Orange Menace. He's had mind control over MAGA, because any good narcissist does, and sociopath has mind control over their fly monkeys. That's what people are called who follow dictators or follow narcissists. They're fly monkeys. They don't think for themselves. They just follow. Okay. I learned that when I studied about narcissists and sociopaths. And I studied it because I have them in my family. Anyway, I won't go through all that. But power supply. This is Muskrat saying, yeah, I use my technology to steal the election. It's like this. The Muskrat is at this point is like, look, if you're not going to pay me what I deserve, I gave you the election, and you're going to backstab me, I'm going to expose you. Even if it exposes myself, I'm exposing you. Because if you're going to do that to me, you're going down too. Everyone's going down. Alive. I don't know what this is. Okay, not sure about that one. We'll see if that one comes out. Look at this. Once this is going to be made, a lot of people are going to run away. I think the Muskrat will do this from another country. I think he will be out of the country when this happens, when he announces this, trying to run away. We'll ask some questions. Okay, serial killer. He's going to kill this whole cabinet, this whole presidency, like a serial killer. It's going to be demolished. And nobody's going to see him coming. You know what a serial killer does? Look how he looks like he's a sharpshooter. Okay? They are up somewhere high, and all of a sudden, they make their shot. Well, he's up somewhere high, and he's making his shot, and it's the exposure. He's going to be telling some more secrets. Well, the big secret is we stole the election. It's not really a secret, but... And there's probably some other secrets will be exposed. Why? Because of what? It ends with this. Is this amazing? A cover-up. The whole thing's a cover-up. That he won the election. He won every state. He won all the swing states. It's the greatest comeback ever. Oh, it makes me sick. So, yeah. This whole read says... Yeah, he's going to announce it. All right, if the energy stays the same. Let's just ask. Clear. Spirit. Is the Muskrat going to expose the Orange Menace that he stole the election? Look at the swing. It's swinging hard. Clear. Spirit, will the Muskrat be in another country when he makes this announcement? Yes. Clear. Will the Muskrat be arrested for stealing the election? Yes. Clear. So, will he be brought back to the United States to face consequences then? Yes. Clear. Will this take a while to get him back to the United States to face consequences? Yes. Okay. I figured if he was going to do it, he was going to first go to another country before he announces that, or he'd automatically be arrested. Clear. Spirit, are people in the Orange Menace's cabinet, are they going to want to run when this is all announced? Yes. Clear. Will any of them escape? No. Clear. Will Trump be arrested for stealing the election? Yes. Clear. Will any of his clowns be arrested for stealing the election? Yep. Okay. I had done a little bit of a reading on this, but I wanted to do an updated reading to see if I'm still getting the same thing. In fact, I don't know if I've done a reading or if I just asked the pendulum. You guys, I've done so many readings, so much pendulum readings, so much card readings, so many downloads, so many questions you guys ask me. This stuff is running together. Okay. My next one that I want to do is... Okay, is the president of El Salvador going to release Garcia? And I'm going to do it on both, and the rest of the immigrants. Is he going to arrest them? Okay. And some aren't even immigrants. I think the hairstylist, is he a citizen? You know what? We just don't even know because they didn't have any due process. So anyway, let me shuffle the cards. We're going to use true crime again because it's a crime. And the pendulum said so. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this read is, will the president of El Salvador return Garcia and the rest of the people that have been wrongly sent over? Marriage and wedding. I would think of this as families, because a marriage is two people coming together and they have kids. So this is about the heartbreak of the families whose husband or brother or sister have been sent over there. And also, yeah, that's what this one's about. Desert. Okay, this can go two ways. Either the people are going to be left out in the desert, like they're going to stay in that prison, or the president of El Salvador is going to be left out in the desert. He's not going to continue to be able to collect money and people. So we'll confirm that unless the reading tells us as we go along. Okay, this is my death card where it says grandparent. Now, I know that seems weird, but to me, this looks like two people and there's heaven, okay? So this just started being like a death card for me. So is this going to be the death? Are any of the people that he sent there going to die? Or is this the death card, the death of this whole thing happening and him having to return the people? So we will confirm that. Okay, this confirms it. It's a fire moment. I think he's going to have to return those people. It's a fire moment for him. It's a tower moment. He's going to have to return them. Is there going to be something about faked death? Is he going to act like some of them died who didn't die? I sure got a lot of questions. These people have been treated like a landfill. Like trash. They've been treated like trash. Disgusting. Disgusting. Affair. This is the relationship between the Orange Menace and the El Salvador president, leader. Oh, this is what I like to see, though. Justice is coming for these people. So, this tells us everything. They're going to be returned. We'll confirm with this pendulum. So, this is between the Supreme Court and the between the Supreme Court, the federal judges, and us, because they've been marching, we've been talking about it, we've been saying how unhappy we are with what they're doing. This wooded area, I'm just getting the energy from it. It's a very dark situation. It's a dire situation. It's very dark. The energy is dark, evil, mean. Okay, I guess they want us to really talk about the dating and the little affair, because affair is right above it. So this is the Orange Menace. Okay, then we have the affair and dating. This is a relationship of a few people. Orange Menace, the El Salvador president, Stephen Miller, because he came up with the idea. And I believe also in this it's saying Donald, or what is he called? Donald Trump Jr.? Yeah, the one that's called Junior. He's involved, the one with the brown hair. He's involved in this too, because he's friends with that El Salvador president. I'm sorry, when it comes to Trump and his children, like, I never know their damn names. I'll describe them. You guys know who I'm talking about, because I can't stand any of them. When these people return, they're going to need some caregiving. Psychologically, physically, everything. Horrendous. So this tells me that this plan is going to be, they're going to all be left out in the desert. They're not going to be able to go forward with their plan. I want to know one thing. Clear, Spirit. Was this Stephen Miller's idea to send these people to an El Salvador, El Salvador prison? Yeah. Clear. Spirit, is there going to be justice for these people being sent to El Salvador? Yes. Clear. Will everyone be sent back, including Garcia? Will everyone be sent back to the United States? Yes. Clear. Spirit. So this is a fire moment, a tower moment for Trump's presidency? Yes. Clear. Is this a fire moment, a tower moment for the El Salvador president? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Are the people, when the people are returned, are they going to need physical and mental help when they get back? Yes, of course they are. Okay, so according to this, they're going to be returned. Oh, this is one question I have. That fake death card. Clear. Spirit. The fake death card. Are they going to fake the deaths of some of these people? Clear. Spirit. Will this be rectified? Yes. Okay. Disgusting. These people are just disgusting. All of them. Trump. Trump is everyone involved. Stephen Miller. That El Salvador president. They're all disgusting. Disgusting excuses for human beings. How can you do that to other people? How can you be so mean to another human being? Disgusting. Okay, you guys, that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Do something to make yourself happy today, you guys. We need it. You definitely need it. I'm going to do some real fun crafting and arting this afternoon. I got one more set of videos to make, and I'll be right back. All right? Peace, love, and happiness, guys.